Let us tackle about Middle Eastern music.
Middle Eastern music refers to different various music styles that span across the Middle East. The various nations of the region include the Arabic-speaking countries of the Middle East, the Iranian traditions of Persia, the Jewish music of Israel, and the diaspora Armenian music, the varied traditions of Cypriot music, the music of Turkey, traditional Assyrian music, Coptic ritual music in Egypt, and the Andalusian or Muslim Spain music, very much alike in the greater Middle East or North Africa. All maintain their own traditions. It is widely regarded that Middle Eastern musical styles have influenced Central Asia as well as Spain and the Balkans. Throughout the region, religion has been a common factor in uniting peoples of different languages, cultures, and nations. The predominance of Islam allowed a great deal of Arabic and Byzantine influence to spread through the region rapidly from the 7th century onward. The Arabic scale is strongly melodic, based on various maqamat or sin maqam or modes, also known as makam in Turkish music. The early Arabs translated and developed Greek texts and works of music and mastered the musical key of the music of ancient Greece. This is similar to the Daski of Persian music. While this originates with classical music, the modal system has filtered down into folk, liturgical, and even popular music. With influence from the West, unlike much Western music, Arabic music includes quarter tones halfway between notes, often through the use of string instruments like the oud or the human voice. Further distinguishing characteristics of Middle Eastern and North African music include very complex rhythmic structures, generally tense vocal tone, and a monophonic texture. Traditional Middle Eastern music does not use chords or harmony in the Western sense. Here are the characteristics of the Middle Eastern music. The texture of traditional music in the Middle East is either monophonic or one melody, or heterophonic or multiple variations of one melody. Ornamentation such as bent and embellished notes are frequently used. Timbre is flat, vibrato less tone, hard edge with a raspy quality. Solo vocal music or solo instrumental music dominates. Improvisation is highly valued. And now we will tackle about the musical instruments of the Middle Eastern. The string instruments of Middle East. The oud is a short neck lute type, pear-shaped string instrument, usually with 2 strings grouped in 6 courses, but some models have 5 or 7 courses, with 10 or 13 strings respectively. The oud is very similar to the modern lutes and also to Western lutes. The modern oud is most likely derived from the Assyrian lute. Legend has it that the oud was invented by Lamech, the 6th grandson of Adam. This is stated by Al-Farabi, and it is part of the Iraqi folklore relating to the instrument. Legend goes on to suggest that the first oud was inspired by the shape of his son's bleached skeleton. Thus, a Turkish long-neck lute that remains very popular in Turkey. The qanun or kanun is a string instrument played either solo or more often as part of an ensemble in much of the Middle East, North Africa, West Africa, Central Asia, and southeastern regions of Europe. It has about 26 triple string courses plucked with a piece of corn. The musician has the freedom to alter the pitch of individual courses from a quarter to a whole step by adjusting metal levers. Developed by Farabi during the Abbasids era, legend has it that Farabi played qanun in court and alternately made people laugh, cry, or fall asleep. The qanun developed out of string instruments describing inscriptions that date to the Assyrian period. The harp is a string musical instrument that has a number of individual strings running at an angle to its soundboard. The strings are plucked with the fingers. The violin, sometimes known as a fiddle, is a wooden chordophone in the violin family. Most violins have a hollow wooden body. It is the smallest and thus highest pitch instrument in the family in regular use. The violin typically has 4 strings, usually tuned in perfect pitch with notes G3, D4, A4, E5, and is most commonly played by drawing a bow across its strings. The percussion instruments of the Middle East. The daf is a large Kurdish and Persian frame drum used in popular and classical music. It is also used in religious ceremonies among Kurds. The daf is considered the national musical instrument of Pakistan. Finger cymbals are worn in pairs on each hand, one attached to the thumb at the first knuckle and one attached to the middle finger. The cymbals are attached by elastic drawn through holes or slots in the cymbals. The wind instruments of Middle East. The duduk, which means African-made reed instrument, is an Asian Armenian double-reed woodwind instrument made of apricot wood. It is indigenous to Armenia. The may is a double-reed aerophone used in Turkish folk music.